everyone, back with more Star Rail. I'm gonna try and clean up some hopefully no old quests before Astro's banner runs out. Just to see if I can do another 10 for him. Alright. Until no voice active. Why radio silent now? Here's something I'm giving up on. Now get off the gas sleep. Or ask Ricky. Haha, no sir, I'm camping near the lonesome stretches of the Kata Desert. The night falls quiet, you can hear the wind, the critters chirping, and the rustle of wild bees clear as the day. Well, now it's today, so I reckon I captured a bit of that and should be all way to have a listen. Too bad my stupid phone has such a fudging poor recording function. Boy, what a waste. Tell you what, the vibe here is really something. Walking awesome, seriously. Send me the coordinates. I've had enough. Send me the coordinates. I'll teleport there right away. Ah, well, I ain't that good. Too bad I scoped it out. Around these parts, there ain't no sort of yours English shenanigans. What's it called? Space Anchor? No. Space Anchor? No, Space Anchor. It's so man's land here, you catch my drift? Only for Coroni, this weather, it's downright beautiful. These stars like flowers sprinkled on a coat. Tisk, mighty fine stuff. Mighty pretty, truly fine. Far from home, seldom stars like these, real pretty sight. Tisk. No, I'll be fucked. Something about the hankering for home. Fucking hell. Your home? You never mentioned home before. What's your home like? Home? Ha. Long gone. Yep. Long gone. Ain't much to say about that. Shame though. Real virgin shame. My old homestead's grand. So much. My old homestead's grasslands, not to boast, but lying there was heaven on earth. Not even the top-notch deer in camp could match that grass for comfort. A real pity that, and that creek clean as a whistle, tell ya. The little fish in it looked like they were just floating in the air, no fooling. Come nightfall, you plop yourself down in the grasslands, find yourself a rock, face the breeze and strum a guitar or blow on the harmonica. That's the slice of paradise, crisp and sweet. Unchained, no chance for that no more. Can't go back no more. Cannot go back anymore. When the time comes, I'll show you what I got. Haha. Ain't no boasting by the whole camp. I strum the guitar finest. The harmonica too. True story, no fibbing. Ah, the moon's the mean low. Time I hit the trail. Catch you later. Thanks for shooting the ferry. Much obliged. Interesting. So Bujo is like a legit cowboy. Oh wait. Change to any goddamn Elation character. That's not Elation.
Here. Your time to shine. Night falls. Good night. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! The way that went. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
It's not that bad, I like it. Okay.
Dispel the gloom! life. Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed. It's squishy.
Sorry, just looking at my achievements list so I can figure out what I can grind for next.
Let's have a break.
Where am I? Where I need to go? Hey Louis, how's the weather today? Can you check the weather yourself? Alright, you have eyes. Hey Louis, are you ignoring me? He's talking to you, are you ignoring them? Alright, you have a mouth. It's on a different level. Yeah, both on a different wall. Right, different floor. Let me emphasize this one more time. Detective Mercator never lose any of Vexus, is just grasping at straws. Nonsense, I doubt you've even read the original The Labyrinth Games comic. You're probably just some newbie who hopped on after the animation started airing, watched a couple of episodes, and now you're here pretending you know everything. What are you guys arguing about? We're fighting for our own idols here, so back off. I don't want any collateral damage. Take it easy, it looks like we got a newcomer present for putting down the rabbit hole yet. So are you interested in participating in the Labyrinth game Minicon? Come experience the battle of wits between Detective Mercator and the Vigilante Vexus. The Labyrinth games? Our favorite comic, the masterpiece of tactical brilliance that influenced Planarcadia. If you're interested, you absolutely have to check it out. The animation adaptation is airing right now, and I guarantee you'll fall in love with Vexus once you watch it. Now, fall for our Queen of Mind, Mercator. He is destined to win. Destined to win? Oh, please don't forget. Mercator is just some kid who looks like a normal elementary school student. But Vexus can literally curse people to death. All she needs is someone's face and name. What's wrong with being normal? The psycho killer Vexus doesn't even know Mercator's real name. That's a winning hand. That's his death note. I will not let you call her a psycho killer. Please address her properly as Vexus, the righteous punisher of evil, the enchanting beauty, and the vigilante of justice. She only walked the path of punishment because she couldn't stand the corruption of the city. The sacrifice deserves to be remembered by all. Who's supposed to remember all those titles? Mercator only needs one. Detective. That is a true path of justice. Forget it. There's no point arguing with you. If only Charsky hasn't passed away so suddenly and had lived long enough to finish the ending. Someone with her sense of justice would definitely have Detective Mercator bring Vexus to justice. Nonsense, as if Master Chair would ever write such a hollow and boring ending. You clearly missed all the foreshadowing in the original. Vexus will definitely get away with it at the last laugh. A mere first grader who's only 4 feet tall. Is there an insult to Mercator's height? Her wisdom is just condensed into an adorably child-sized body. An insult? No, just stating facts. Last time you mouthed off and insulted our idol, you nearly got into a street brawl with the Ashen Detective, the head of our Mokador fan club. If that talking monkey hadn't stepped in to break it up, you'd probably be visiting this convention on a structured day. Bringing this up again, I can't be bothered to argue with you. You Mokador fans are just killjoys. Just a friendly reminder to watch your mouth. Looks like these one going to start a fight, how boring. But the Ashen Detective and talking monkey. Will it be that dumb and slug detective? He sure has a wide range of hobbies. A comic that never even got a proper ending and still has fans arguing this hard. Impressive, honestly. Too bad I've never read it myself, but I better stay out and get out of here. From... Wait, is that... Shay? Yeah, it is. Still, long time no see. Madam Shay, it's been ages since we last talked. My apologies, that was my oversight. When I still have time in the future, I shall chat with you often. I heard you're traveling into Arcadia. I have a small favor to ask of you. Speak your mind, Your Honor. No problem, Your Honor. Please go ahead. Have you perchance heard of the Labyrinth game? I am very interested in this comic. Hunting down criminals and enemies suits me better than the author's debut work, Walk Star. I heard that Dual Mansion City is holding the Labyrinth Games Omnicon recently, where many fan works will be on sale. Alas, due to my position, I cannot personally attend the comic convention in Arcadia. I hope you can buy some fan comics for me to fulfill my regrets. What a coincidence, I'm right here. What a coincidence, I'm at the Comic Con too. Have you seen it too? That's wonderful, thank you. What kind of comic should I get for Sherry today? Let's check out that booth over there. Wait, this is... Hey, this is the Labyrinth game only on. Why do you show up cosplaying the Fluffy? Ah well, me niche fandom folks should brought my dad. And with the Labyrinth game's animation blowing up right now, will become mainstream in no time. Hi, got any fan comics? Of course, well, it's a shame that Charles passed away before Virginity, but it left us with infinite possibility for fan creations. Everything you see here is bought here, feel free to check them out. My sworn enemy picked up my prison uniform for me after my arrest. In the 5th year of hunting down Vexis, Mercator finally brought her in. No shouting, no struggle, Vexis simply accepted her fate. But for the rest of her life, Mercator never dared to stop chasing down people. Perhaps because she could never forget those melancholy eyes Vexis had just when she took the M-sized prison from Mercator's hands just before she was locked away. Let's check out the others. Kill me, Magni. Final confrontation came to an end on the peak autumn night. You know, as partner, Vexis said that she collapsed to the ground, sorrow in her voice, and the only one whose names I wanted to call in final moments. Yeah, but drop the app, because said right now the one who's being called upon to death is speech, for the others rise again Chersky. Many years later, staring at the unfinished ending, all fans of the Labyrinth games will remember the distant afternoon where Chersky sketched Vex's very first strand of hair, but the story cannot end here. Rise again Chersky finished the ending for us. I want them all. Unable to choose, to decide to take them all. By the laughter above, thanks for your business. Well, I can't exactly encourage you wearing cosplay from other franchises in the Labyrinth game in Unicorn. I gotta admit, your baseball raccoon cosplay is spot on. You look just like the real thing. Speaking of which, it's insanely accurate Mercator cosplayer here today. Everyone's lining up to take pictures. I'm planning to head over and check it out later. The cosplay is so good, you should learn from others and go to conventions you're actually supposed to attend. Don't do this again next time. Can't be bothered explaining to this guy. Speaking of which, Sherry will probably be interested in this so-called spot-on cosplayer, right? I should take some photos for her before I head out. Fan comics here all seem pretty interesting. Maybe I should take another look around. This is a fan comic set in a parallel universe. On the cover, both Mercator and Vexis are wearing Xianzhou-style uniforms. Therefore, why does Tao not smite me? Does Tao spend my life merely to avoid time and mercy? I sought not merit but the skill and not forgiveness, yet should I stay deep this very hand wherein shall I be different from Time Alice? Honestly, I have no idea what these two classical styled characters are saying, but isn't this kind of how Sherry talks to me? She don't actually like this. Never mind, the author's interpretation of Central style and Planet K, they always feel a bit off. This is a beautiful printed fan comic with excellent artwork. On the cover, both Mercator and Vexus are drawn extra adorably. Miss Vexus, may I pinch your chubby little cheeks? You may not, Miss Mercator. You are a detective and I am a murderer. People like us shouldn't. Don't suddenly pinch my chubby little cheeks like that. Sorry, I just can't help myself. Your chubby little cheeks are just too adorable. Even though you never read the Labyrinth game, you are absolutely certain that this fan comic hasn't either. It's like every fandom gets plagued by these weird fandoms from people who never touch the source material. And even worse if this fan comic sells well. This is, seems to be some kind of fan comic. The cover reads Transcending Modern Ethics with Vexus. It is about 700 pages without a single illustration. Vexus' actions represent a complex negation and re-evocation of other importance of modern ethics. Through sovereign charm work interfering with the accidental order, she attempts to reforge the transcendental nature of norms born with void of the law. Nevertheless, Vexus is not merely a murderer, but rather one who questions legitimacy itself through the form of violence. This action is precisely a parodic destruction of deontology and mimetic integration of valuation. She's striving for justice, yet in truth she has fallen into an infinite recursion of signifiers pointing to signifiers, reducing justice to mere self-referential universe. You have no idea what this fan comic is about, but you do know no matter how many people Vexus killed. I'm sorry she very quickly missed one. LOL. Also videotapes, so they make fan animations in a game cartridge? Oh. I'll see the front. Oh my gosh, what an adorable little grade school detective. It's like seeing Mercator in the flesh. Is it really cosplay? How does she look exactly like Mercator? Look at the chair with the eyes next to her. It looks exactly like Cherski's comic self-portrait. Please stop crowding around us. She's actually pretty cute. Wait. Baseball Raccoon? Hey, you're Baseball Raccoon, aren't you? Since you're also a comic character, you should understand my situation. Please help me get out of here. I'm just here to take pictures. Whatever, just find a way to get me out of here first. It's just a small crowd. If you can distract them, you can run for it. Decide to toss around. Draw a handful of common currencies from different worlds out of the pointless and scatter them to the crowd. It's just loose change, but the effect is exactly as you expected. People rush forward in their friends and scrambling to get the money. After all, even if the pie that falls from the sky is only worth a single penny, no one can resist bending down to grab it. Passion always gets its butt kicked by reality. Nice work, Miss Chair, now's our chance, lick it. The crowd scatters instantly, giving the chance to sleep and steal your two strange new friends. I subscribe to the Baseball Raccoon for this super popular comic. Seriously, I'm not a comic character. We should be safe here now. Thank you. Why are you running? I mean, getting swarmed by all cosplaying is pretty normal. No, come on, you really don't get it. I'm not a cosplayer, just like you're not cosplaying Baseball Raccoon. I really don't get it. I think I get it now. Baseball Raccoon is a character based on... looks like our situations are completely different. But at this point, I'm really at my wit's end, so I might as well be straight with you. I'm not pretending to be Mercator. I am the Mercator from the Labyrinth games. As for me, I come from the notes from the author on the inside cover of each volume of the Labyrinth games. The little self-portrait that Cherski drew of herself is me, Miss Chair. To put it more bluntly, we are aberrations, unauthorized imaginary who transformed without the Department of Aberrations and Defenses of the People. But hey, it's also our doing. The Labyrinth game hasn't been updated for over a decade. I suppose it's because during the Phantasm game, whenever Witch Power fills the world, that led to our unexpected creation. Plus, the Labyrinth games recently got an animation adaptation, which brought this work back into the spotlight among readers. Our old works gone viral, now Miss Chair and I have become aberrations hunted down by the Department of Aberration Defense. What a pain in the neck. Don't look so down. Look, Cherski drew us with eyes and legs back then, how awesome is that? If she hadn't died, the story would have had a perfect ending. That's probably what the fans were thinking when they created us too. What a shame, all four of my limbs are legs, so I got no hands to learn how to draw. But I can run so fast. When the Department of Aberration Defense was chasing us, you just swooped me up and ran. Turn yourself in. I'll give the chair a chance when I try when I get a chance. This reminds me of Suzumi's locked door. Hey, I hope you are here to hunt down the bad guys, not running away like me. I was thinking, if Mercator came to light, that means Vexus is probably real as well. I did consider turning myself in, since my life principle has always been never break the law. But I can't do that right now, and as for the reasons, I think you've already guessed it. That's right, just like with Miss Chair. Vexis, the ruthless vigilante who kills without batting an eye, has also arrived in this world. Yep, thought so. Vexis, a child born to a family of security officers, was once my best partner, until she walked down the path of carnage. Once she sees someone's face and speaks their name, they die exactly as she predestined. With this supernatural power, she killed her way from criminals to colleagues, from the heinous evil to anyone who stood in her path, until finally she turned her blade on the innocent. To stop her, I stepped onto the board right before the comic ending and set a trap. She tried to curse me to death, she became immediately. But alas, the story froze at that moment and the criminal escaped to this place. As Detective M who knows her best, I must first stop her from committing more crimes, then turn myself in. How can you prove she's here too? Because I was born. Justice never exists independently. Detectives are born only to eliminate evil. Those murder column casts aren't just convention merch, they're being hosted everywhere else too. So listen up, and I'm not being dramatic here. Vexis has entered reality, and her blood-stained lips and hands, she will bring violent and absolute death to this city of relation. Hang on. Sorry, I need to stop my dog from licking itself again. Alright. Why don't we report this to the security officer? If I report this now, I'll get arrested due to I'll get arrested over my identity due to lack of evidence. The best course of action is to find Vexis first. Do you have any reliable detective contacts in Clara Arcadia? What? But he's not kid. Oh yes, absolutely, and it's our old friend, the Ashen Detective. Not with satisfaction, the head of the Mercator fan club will definitely be able to help. Informants are the lifeblood of a detective. You can contact him over there and I won't try. Sorry, if only I could have given you an ending. Forget it, Chersky already did a great job. Let's hope the help we find can provide some useful leads. Don't worry, failure has no place in Justice Detective Mercator's pipe. Dial Ashfield's number. Can you confirm that, Mercator? Stop watching that animation, you've got a client calling. Hello, this is the Ashen Detective Agency. I'm busy right now and very unhappy to be of service. Don't question my answers, it's on my head. Come on, the thrill of chasing crime gets my blood pumping. Not happy serving Mercator either. Not happy serving me either. At your service, well, ever since I met you, I've become the hardest working detective in all of Planet Arcadia. Alright, what kind of trouble did you get into this time? Told Astro about what just happened. By the laughter, Mercator appeared as an aberration in Planet Arcadia, and she said that Vexis was there too. If anyone else told me this, I think they were messing with me, since it's coming from you. She isn't exactly a saint either, probably just messing with you as well. No, she's different, I believe in her. Vexis has appeared in this world. It sounds serious, but don't worry. If it's M herself, she'll definitely prevail. Just like a catchphrase says, you can curse everything while you can never curse justice. Too bad I can't make it in person. I'll introduce you to my best informant. Don't you want to meet your idol? Stop watching that animation and get over here. It's not that I don't want to go, I just can't. Mercator is my favorite detective. In criminal investigation, you must avoid letting emotions cloud your judgment, so I need to avoid getting too close on a personal level. The lazy detective reporter is such an excuse. Besides, isn't that what everyone says? Don't touch your idols, the little gold always drops off. The lazy detective tries to get away with it by spouting wise quotes. Narrator, send this informant's location to Stell's phone. Remember, the passphrase is, it's going to rain today. Before hanging up the phone, the detective cast a profound gaze out the window where a storm was brewing. Looks like you got the lead. Well then, let's get moving. Where? Streets, alleyways, shadowed corners, in an instant your mind floods with scenes from spy thrillers, all hidden currents and covert tension, and now you're about to become one of them. Let's find a way to meet the informant first. What was that passphrase Ashfield mentioned earlier? Knock on the wall. Easy, easy. This building is the actual filming location for the Labyrinth games. In chapter 32 of the comic, the last panel shows the Demetri falling from this very rooftop after Vex's cursed him to death. What will we do if you damage it? Who's talking? Let's try a different approach. Cough lightly. This is cough, a throaty cough. That's chronic, probably heaty lungs. Doctor Who foolish teens that designated medical ad. Welcome back, now playing the Labyrinth Games animated series, episode 47. Let's try a different approach. It's going to rain today. I accept your passphrase. Need the protection of the law's umbrella? I am Rainmaker Umbrail. I'm sure Astral has already shown you my strength. Wow, what a handsome umbrella-head gentleman. Why the item protection? I need clues. No problem, I'm not just an unbeatable attorney, but also an unbeatable informant. So, you must be this Mercator that Ashford mentioned. Being an aberration must come with many inconveniences. Perhaps you'd like me to help you file a lawsuit against the Department of Aberration Defense for Imagineer Identity Registration? No need, I know I'm not welcome in this world and I won't stay here for too long. But before I leave, there are matters I need to resolve. Show Vexia's portrait. Her name is Vexis, just like me, she's an aberration born from a comet. She's a bloodthirsty killer, extremely dangerous, and we find her. Huh? You're messing with me. You're not messing with me. This is clearly Runa, the head of the Dual Mansion City branch of the telecom carrier Arcadia Telecom. Isn't that a comic character? Comic character? I don't read comics, so I might be wrong, but this picture looks exactly like Peruna. I might not be wrong about this. Peruna's quite either and her subordinates can't stop praising her. Plus, she's happily married, had adopted a child, and both her career and family life are smooth sailing. She really doesn't seem like someone who's a serial killer. Besides, she's been the head of the Dual Mansion City Arcadia Telecom branch for several years now. There's no way she would be an aberration manifested at the same time as Miss Mercator. I understand. Rationally speaking, Miss Bruna shouldn't have anything to do with this. I must verify her identity in person because my detective investigation is sounding the alarm. If she really is Vexis, then she now has access to almost everyone's personal information in the Mansion City. She can curse without any obstacles. In other words, when Arcadia has become even more dangerous, you have contact info. That's private information, I can't share that, but I do know she often visits this restaurant called Walk and Roll in Yum Yum Alley. She goes there 3 or 4 times a week. It's dinner time now, so why don't you try your luck at Walk and Roll? Might just run into her there. I remember that place. That was Cher's favorite restaurant when she was alive. That's where she came out with Walkstar and Duke Work. Looks like she might not be completely uninvolved in this. Thank you very much, Miss Unreal. We'll head to Walk and Roll right away. You can find Miss Runa there. Let me remind you, the law rests on the presumption of innocence. People not let your desire to solve cases take over and push you across boundaries that shouldn't be crossed. Mr. Unreal, Detective M is strong, driven by justice alone. Rock and roll, this must be the place. Looks like there's a clerk at the door. Let's go ask her. Over 48 complaints this month, I'd laughter. We can't even get 50 orders in a month. But chef, we see the regulars coming in every day. Miss Verona is my old friend. I won't count this against her. You should reflect on your own issues. But as the head chef, shouldn't you be doing some self-reflection too? You bought this place before it closed down. Don't tell me you're planning to run it into the ground again. This is where Voxel was born. Of course, I can't bear to see it go under. But this is a new era now. Who still wants plain home with ordinary taste, ordinary decor, and ordinary atmosphere? The Fantasy Moon Games is in full swing. Right away, would it really hurt to eat some special dishes? Stop fooling around and think carefully about the purpose of your work. Do you want customers to come to our restaurant to savor your culinary skills, or just to chase after some fleeting social trends? The power of cooking lies in emotions, in life itself. We are here to comfort ordinary diners who are busy just getting through their days using the simplest of dishes. Have you forgotten that? Head chef, no matter how moving your words are, it won't change the fact that business is terrible. Alright, you guys go prep the ingredients. On the chairs, the creator Rockstar, this head chef is just like the protagonist from a comic. And you all are? We're here to see Miss Peruna. Peruna? Oh, wait, just a second. Is Miss Peruna here right now? We'd like to ask her a few questions. Yeah, don't worry. I'll call her out for you. He's really here. Run, Pierre, run. The figure climbed out of the window and stumbled off. She ran away. Repertoire, she must really be vexes. If you want to catch up to her, you have to first get past my blitz, so leave the cook to be entirely involved with vexes. What the hell has happened? She's really been disarmed. You want to catch up to her, you must get past my blitz. Where's Miss Chair? Come on, hurry up. Quick, I see Vexus right over there.
Welcome! Come on in, take a look at her menu.
Okay, just get on me quickly, please. Sit upright. Gingerly sit down on this chair as if ascending a royal throne. Relax, sit tight and hold on. Super chair mode activate. Yes, there's a seat belt. Oh, that's funny. Blast, there's too many people ahead. I can't fly through. I'll take a detour around. You go ahead. Proud entrepreneur jump up here. Catch up to the chair and stop Peruna. To avoid causing a commotion, we need Peruna to fire to the roadside. Running away the moment you see us must be vexes. It's been 15 years, why are you showing up now? Just when I finally managed to live like a normal person. 15 years? Yeah, I was born 15 years ago. 15 years ago during the previous Fantasy Moon, when Arcadia was British power. At that time, the Labyrinth game was about to end and the Chronicle was dominating the popularity charts. That's when I was born as an aberration. People love me for cutting down the injustices in this world, but truth is, I'm not a bloodthirsty person by nature. If I could, I would have chosen to live like a normal person long ago. Because I was just so tired. The sins in that world were piled so high you couldn't see any hope through them. That's why I'm so glad I came here. Planet Arcadia doesn't have nearly as much evil, and I can finally live a normal life without worry. But you've got a lot of blood on your hands, don't you? Isn't that just something from the comic? In the real world, I've never harmed anyone. I've even harmed a single misbehaved. Please believe me, all those crimes I committed were nothing but fictional stories. What about the murder calling cards? By the laughter, that's just viral marketing to hype up the animation adaptation. Don't take it seriously. I laid it all out for you, so you should understand by now, right? Sorry, I don't understand. Which part don't you understand? Every single part. Since I was born, I've been trying every possible way to finish the comic that will never have a chance to be completed. Even in an unfamiliar place, Makato still tries the hardest to catch you. And you, with your superpower telling you that you want to keep it all up and become a normal person. Superpowers? This month in life, there are too many frustrations when you try your hardest but get nowhere. My marriage is dead in the water, my adopted kid's a disappointment. What am I supposed to do? Should I curse both my son who keeps failing his exams and his useless father to death? In the comic, I was always scheming and plotting like every movie I ever did was severe. But now, even though I could put in all my effort just to get through ordinary daily life, and instead am at peace. Those who seek the ordinary and those who seek the extraordinary will never truly understand each other. You can keep chasing after the thrilling, heroic destiny from the comics, but Vexus is dead. So please let her go from your hearts. Cut the ad, Vexus. Don't let her fool you. Want a peaceful, normal life? Fine. Crimes in the comic don't count? Sure thing. But are you really that pure and innocent in the real world? Have you never given in to your murderous desires and your crimes? Of course I did not. Then why does the day of Chesky's death perfectly match the day he came into existence? Did she not die of an illness? It was her. She killed Miss Chersky. So-called death by illness was simply the result of deafness. After becoming an aberration, you must have found out somehow that Chersky intended to try and handle the field and were captured. To stop her, you took her life. You even found out about all that? Really? Why are you so obsessed? Why won't you just let me go? It's all because there was no ending, that you got the chance to go after Chersky who created you. She loved women so much, she cared about all of you so much, and she was so talented. I'm sorry, for both her and me, that was wait. I get it now. To make up for this mistake, I will give everything I have to fulfill Chersky's final wish. To draw an ending for this unfinished comic. If you agree with this misfortune, here's all that remains is an ordinary chair that can no longer speak. What happened? Look at the chair, but the chair can no longer look back at you. It seems this chair truly keep it for all. There's nothing more we can do for now. Let's sit down. The chair that can no longer jet around, the one that is a bit uncomfortable to sit on, it is definitely not going to spark any fountains of inspiration. Astral, why is he calling me all of a sudden? What's the fool? How about that? Wasn't Rocket Horse's destruction absolutely brilliant? How do you know what happened? Following you? Not interesting the intelligence network of the Ashen Detective. By the way, you know, Detective Rocket's greatest ability is her ability to take every single detail inside her head and to analyze them inside her mind gallery. I put myself through some intense training just to be like her, and I finally mastered the skill. Pretty impressive, right? Hey, we have a rather urgent situation here, so this really isn't the time to discuss comic plots. You're right, Detective Rocket always manages to solve the mystery and uncover the truth at the most critical moment using its German mind gallery thing. Let me teach it to you right now. I'm sure it'll come in handy later. What should we do with the stay at this? Oh, I remember now. Attention, now it's seduction time. Since Miss Chair says she wants to complete the ending, there's a high chance that these are going to is related to the author Chersky herself. Or isn't Chersky dead? Or wasn't the author killed by Vexus? That's where things get real interesting. Based on Bucket's seductions, Vexus likely harbored intense hatred towards the creator to give her a sad end. This should establish a compelling motive for murder. As much as you won't admit it, Bucket made a grave error here. She completed Vexus from the story with her outside the story. The conversation over her at one. The downcast bird. chef, you see we have regulars coming in every day. This is always there, it seems to be on sweet stuff too. Bought this stall before. Stall no time you're planning to run into the ground again. This is where one stall was born because I come back to see one. His chef walked over to keep one close now, and because it was where one stall was born. It's chef. Chersky for creator walk star. His chef is just like a protagonist from a comic. She's really here, run, encourage me around. You wanna catch up to her, you're first. So she's also a creation from the comic. This chef also mentioned that the head chef, that this head chef is just like a comic character straight out of the comic. And she seems to be close to Texas too. So this is where things obviously get contradictory. Based on Bucketor's introduction, Vexis and the writer Charles Lee strong enemies who do not coexist in the same world. But at Rocky Road, that place is deeply connected to Charles Lee and especially to a comic. And not only is Vexis, who now goes by the name of West, she's also a good friend of the owner. This doesn't look like what a killer would do and get the stipulation between them. It's Vexis killer. Ah, impressive, but the pudding here. This pipe needs the background to spark some truth. What earth really happened back then? I think we still need more information. This is Chersky's studio film from when she was alive. More strictly speaking, it's a recreation of her studio based on her memory and introduction. After Miss Chersky's sister announced it to Marcy, I did some research. After all, she was one of my favorite comic artists. The comic ended right there, back then. I am closing in on her Vexis issues of final murder means declaring that she would kill someone truly insane. Patrol and security officers stage an ambush and Amsterdam, ready to arrest Vexis the moment she moves past the death curse on her. Mercator decided on this move because she was certain she had never revealed her real name to Vexis. That must be why she's so convinced she'll win. As you flip through the manuscript, you notice that the final pages are heavily marked with revisions and corrections. Mercator justice never dies, he showed never Vexis why he uses justice. Looks like she was nowhere near decided on an ending. That's right, the scene was littered with discarded drafts and loads of margin notes exploring various items. That was exactly the kind of artist Chersky was. Talented, diligent, and meticulous down to the last hair. I think that a genius like her was born only to leave behind fragments of her work is truly frustrating. With no obvious signs of struggle, art supplies and craft papers scattered everywhere. There was a space like this that Chersky created 11 games, a series still beloved by fans to this day. It's just graphia academy. Now bring you this piece of news from Apology comic artist Chersky, creator of the Labyrinth and Rockstar, was complete this one after emergency treatment for sudden hemisphere. A large crowd of fans are together on the street now together to mourn Chersky. At the memorial site, tensions flare whenever overzealous fans cause disturbance. Reports indicate that the dispute resolves originally around the ending of the Labyrinth games. Chersky's older sister confirmed that artists had repeatedly received threatening notice concerning this very issue. Such disruptive behavior by extreme fans has been unabated to this day. You were there too, weren't you? About fan club president? Got into a fight with a crazy fan but was stopped by a monkey. I was just administrating moral justice to obsessive fans. It's only right that we all stand together against toxic fan behavior. Who knows, maybe Chersky struggled to finish the ending because of all that pressure. Despite repeated attempts, the mysterious sister was never heard from again. After that, Chersky was gone from the eye and no proper funeral was ever held. This sister Chersky. Anyway, let's go through what we know so far. There were no signs of struggle. While we can more or less rule out murder, if it was death by illness, there are some signs missing. They see drugs and gun and medical reports here. Maybe the sister came by to keep them after. Pressure from demanding. Even a comic genius would have a hard time keeping obsessive fans. Given how meticulous she was, I just imagine the kind of pleasure she was under to deliver the perfect ending for the sensational hit. Chersky's older sister. None of my sources can reach this mysterious sister. What's more, with Chersky's family record, she has no living relatives left. If that's the case, then the older sister who announced Chersky's death and won't vanish so quickly can Vexis was born at that time by chance. So Vexis was a Charity's sister, but why would she be sleeping with that missing body? That's the most puzzling part of this case. Following Charity's death, the fans has together a memorial of the moon. That's cause of death and any funeral arrangement that we made were never reported in the media. Why was that? A brilliant comic artist struggling under immense pressure and suddenly passes away. His serious sister announces the death and nothing has been heard since. And now we think Vexis might just be their mysterious sister. She helped Cher, who was unable to come out with the ending, feign her death, so Chesley isn't dead after all. I see, so Chesley isn't actually dead. That would explain quite a few things. If Chesley isn't dead, where is she now? All the banana monkeys. Comic artists and her villainous creations weren't adversaries, they were accomplices. I think you already have some ideas. Yes, through all of this, one person stands out more truly strange with you. It's like everything. You still playing dumb at a time like this looks like a fan for the hardball to get his fist of fashion in appearance. Me. Come on, you really piece together everything out just a few moments ago. Hit chef. Miss Pruna is an old friend of mine. She's really here, run. You want to catch up to her, you have to first get past my plate. At first we thought the head chef was the inspiration for Chastity's work style, but now it appears that she might be Chastity herself who faked her death. Oh, look who's been following us around. Head chef. No, should I call you Miss Chastity, the prodigy comic artist? So the head chef is really Chastity. What revelation? Me and you the truth all along. You realize what the call would go off on a wild goose chase with your productions, but as a fan you couldn't help. You couldn't bring yourself to point out mistakes, that's why you refused to help us directly, am I right? Fine, production time is over, now it's time for you to go find Miss Chastity herself. That's it, bye. So let's have a chat, Miss Chastity. No means they will come here. Now it's here, I can't help but feel. The grand finale has arrived. The story isn't over yet. This chair is helping wrap things up. She's my self-portrait, isn't she? In some way, she's an idealized version of me, a hero with a deeper and far stronger desire to be a comic. I've lost the will to continue. Reading comics was the most beautiful time of my life, and I loved giving life to my characters through my drawings. My fans have all sorts of expectations, and characters have all sorts of blessings too. I had to carry all that pressure to provide a perfect ending, but I'm just an ordinary person who loves drawing silly little comics. Everyone calls me a genius, but that's just anyone who truly gets me. Step out the car to get told to stop when I felt exhausted. Forget about everyone else's expectations, she said. Those millions of readers can wait. Now on, that weak version of me is dead. After killing that version of myself, the self that was weighed down by so many expectations, I actually felt true freedom. It's been 15 years, but it's time to face reality. We should stop running from the truth. Or we the truth take us to this chair. Although, why should I have this anyway? Why can't I simply drop comics and as I please? Why must I face public opinion, obsessive fans, and constant pressure to complete the ending? Please, I'm just a coward, can't face this comic that's causing me so much pain anymore. But you're the one who created those characters. Actually, you can't really bring yourself to abandon them. We actually recognized Cher and put the tour right away. We've been protecting Corona's secret all along. Yeah, right. Let's provide give her a brand new life. This might be the only thing I can do for her. So Cher and Pokemon, I created them and they were once supposed to be memories. It's true that I haven't really let go of them for a single day. Oh well, I have 15 years of peace up till now after all. Come with me, I think Cher will take them to where I used to draw. I can show you them. Let's go. Please help me. Oh, don't forget to bring this chair along. Am I it really still just going to drag a chair. Rex is my best of partners from the time we parted ways. Why aren't you saying anything? Alright, let me refresh your memory. You may not remember being read at, but you likely remember his crimes. He kidnapped his rival's daughter and murdered her in cold blood. He had been on the case for an entire year, but he was protected at every turn, and the worst death was eventually a brutal accident. Back then, he asked me what justice really meant, and I had no answer for you. Your version of justice can't provide tit-for-tat punishment, and this so-called justice that's always delayed and perhaps it cannot be the right answer. So your answers to murders in the name of justice? Brutal. Death of vigilante justice is still way too merciful compared to what he committed. Even now, you still won't have to get a vigilante. Enough, that's where the original ending stops. That's not enough, Vex says. Even if this person did deserve what he got, what about all those innocent lives he took after that? It's just to get me. I'm the innocent. I just want a normal life with doors. Please just leave me. Hey, come on, that's not how your character should act with me. Moving on. Innocent, you say? Now what sees Charity? Vex says it's time for you to face justice. Hold on a second. Vex says did not kill Charity. I say that because I am your creator. Come and ask this Charity. As you can see, I'm still alive. She feigned her death back then. I can confirm that Vexis has never killed anyone in real life. Those expressions are hilarious. Yeah, still alive? You really won now. I'm sorry. You must have stopped so much wish power trying to fill in the empty image. To apologize. I don't know why you chose to take your death, but from the bottom of my heart, your heart is truly amazing. Miss Hursty, I'm sorry. I never wanted to pull you back into more drama surrounding this moment. No, this all started because of me. I should be the one apologizing here. I've been running from this for far too long. What's going on here? Maybe we don't need to go out of Vexus anymore. We just spare each other. Furthermore, in the real world, Vexus has never committed any crimes, nor will she ever commit any. You no longer have to wear yourself out chasing her. You're free now, waiting for a peace and a brand new life which like right, what life is that? Am I supposed to live an ordinary life just like her? But I'm Detective Mercator, the great detective who never stops hunting before. Hahaha, so what you're saying is all the chasing I've been doing has been absolutely nothing? Sorry, I need some time alone right now. I understand how she feels. It's just as how I was born from obsession to finish the comic, but Mercator Anti-Vexis has become whole life. I've been feeling a little lost myself, but now that no Charity is still alive, it feels like I have something to look forward to. Fortunately, that isn't true for Mercator yet. Please do me a feedback for someone her in my stead. She's just a little overwhelmed by doing all this. This is how I would really use a bomb and wish power to bring me here. Mercator probably wants to give it her all to one final competing battle, no matter the cost. I knew it couldn't have been easy for you trying to get to the truth back then. I originally intended for it to stay buried forever. Mercator, why does she always have to be so persistent? I'm really sorry, if only I was able to draw the ending back then. But I was just so tired. Also, this is what the baby looks like. The eyes move. Also, trees coming off there, that's cool. Thank you for bringing me the truth. I spent my whole life pursuing justice only to be crushed by a truth that's far from just. Absurd. Truths about lives are always the hardest to bear. Can't we at least try to live a normal life? Hey, does that mean her studio was in Graphia? Dang. Yeah, those clear-cut black and white truths about justice are probably easier for me to accept. From the very moment I was born in the comic, I've been chasing criminals, punishing evil, and bringing justice to the world once more. Like I said before, it turns everything where it can never turns justice. I also believe that failure has no place in protecting Mercator's pipe. This is what I was born for, and these are the words that will have me going all this time. You know how much despair I felt when I realized I was not about a comic character? I still pulled myself together because I believed that this was in it, and it really needed to save it by arresting Vexis. But now everything is gone. The dream, the purpose, justice I fought for, they're all gone. Life never had a meaning on its own, so go and seek a new meaning and values. What a painful realization. Thanks for talking to me. I'm starting to see things a little more clearly. Everything I've been chasing is all just a made-up story. So what? I given it my all to get to this point, so even if it's just a story, I can end it in destiny. Miss Charity, since you're still alive, please finish your showdown. And this is why I'm free to accept this journey ahead of you. I want to draw the ending, but it's been so long. Actually, I would like that too. I've always thought Charity would be amazing. And since I'm a self-portrait, I make sure to keep my back straight and my eyes wide open every day. It's the only way I can do our genius woman artist justice. Even though I hadn't met you back then, the writing was so gentle and full of happiness, I already feel your love for me. So I won't force you to draw this ending, because someone who loves comic as much as you must have their reasons for not doing so. She was under a lot of pressure from the world outside the comic. She couldn't handle writing. She couldn't handle the pressure of drawing at the end. So this is why you call the harsh realities of the ordinary people. Nuances is far from ordinary. When you have time, come to the kitchen and try your hand at cooking. I assure you that you'll get a good taste of day-to-day living there. Actually, I already came out with an ending 15 years ago. Really? It was the ending I had in my outline. As I do, I couldn't convince myself that it was an ending everyone loved, the perfect conclusion with countless possibilities. Everything you draw, anything you draw will be absolutely perfect. No point on a desk like that in this chair. Comic artists have people too, you know. So of course I had to take the editor's opinions and publishers' views and the dislikes and dislikes into account. Once you start thinking about all that, perfection goes right out the window. You don't have to worry about all that today. Let's explore perfection. Are you worried about me? You actually forgotten that I'm vexed just because you've been calling me here for 50 years? As a vigilante who punishes evil, and wrong when they judge me. This may be hard for me to accept, but maybe you justice in what good for service and life she's willing to give everything up for. And we are not so different after all, because I feel the same way about living a modern life. So don't hesitate any longer, after Charity. Remember what you wrote in your footnotes from the author? You said a first-rate idea in your head is worth less than a third-rate one on paper. Don't tell me you don't actually believe in any of that. Not worrying about the pressure and responsibility. Remember, you don't have to shoulder it all by yourself. After all, the ones who played this thrilling game to its spectacular finale were actually Texas and my opponents. Let's put an end to all this. We'll see if she looks like a hero and I die like a villain. Alright. Back then, Makatoa and certain security bureaus helping Ems set a trap at the side of the final plantation. Vexus tried to finish you and then kill you. What? If Vexus tried to use a beam Makatoa to kill her, she would have immediately exposed and arrested her. Makatoa would have reunited her former vessel partners Vexus who would succeed in feeling extremely bitter since she had never revealed the truth. In the murder case of Milos, the pen left at the scene was the Furbo brand. After his confident Furbo was cursed to death. I also saw some who were probably like the archive of surveillance footage. And Chairman Kaka, the suspected crime boss, died the very day after you have resolved post releasing without charges. Even now, you still won't have the vigilante. Yes, you certainly done your homework, Em. It was true, you already knew who I was. Not only do I know who you are, I also know that a high-spec official has just been killed by a nurse, and all the security officers were lying away and now been reassigned to the protection duty. Makatoa, just as justice is willing to trade my power, we have now once again been forced to let down by this world full of royal filth. Makatoa's heart was pounding like a drum. Realizing she was completely on her own now, she slipped her hand into her pocket and quietly pressed the record button. So, you really have to kill someone? Since there's so much raw and filth in this world, you should excise it all with death. You want the best of partners. Surely you understand me and you're willing to help, right? So be my best partner again, and together we will create a new world of absolute justice. No, whatever the reason, justice will on earth never be true justice. Without Texas, even if I'm the only one left, I will arrest you no matter what. Guess this means goodbye then, McDonough. How did you know? How do I know that Makatoa is the true name you ask? Because I never wanted to kill anyone. The day I cursed Reddick to death, I was so terrified I couldn't curse myself. Vexus, who handsome, confident but was slain by the righteous Then I just waited for them to take me, but nothing happened. That's when it finally dawned on me. Makator, best of partners, had never revealed her true name to me. The day you saw me checking the Sylvanus footage from the archive, I covered the lead free as well as yours, Makator. But I never wanted to pursue them because we used to be best partners. I was the one who always carry a voice recorder on. Unfortunately, it's a very habit that forces me to greet you very well today. If I die, this will once again be filled with people that by what I feel, so rest in peace, my mother. Maybe something I already felt years ago. No, you haven't felt work at all. I will never let you fail. I will carry your wishes with your new absolute just will. Where pure justice shall prevail. What's with that? This is a pretty good ending. Why didn't you draw it 15 years ago? It will last and vanishes before your eyes. Oh, she died. To be continued. It's over. So this is how it ends, huh? 15 years ago, anti-hero characters like these were really cool. At the time when I was still weak and immature, I found myself drawn to decisive and ruthless characters like Lexus. Well, what more we should be. It's just the obsession that's faded away, that's all. I really admire her being able to burn with such deep passion for one purpose. She must really admire you too, given how that they're able to let go of those obsessions and simply live in the present. So making this sound like a memorial service, I admire her too. What do you admire her for? I don't know what to say, I just know that I do admire her. Alright folks, I have to head over and help my kid in his homework. I had a laughter, I hope I can keep my so Makator's fate in combat. Sorry, your hands now. Go live all your ordinary needs. You take me for your help. Without you, I can still be running away from everything. Goodbye, will you come back to drawing comments now? Maybe, just maybe. And come with comic artist always needs a chair that can zoom around fast. Huh? What's with that weird scenario of being used? Sometime later, it all happened in a flash. Shares cornered by over 20 media outlets and a dozen publishers jumped on a jet-powered chair and made a break for it. And nobody could catch up to her except for one Furbo. So that very chair ended up taking her place where the Furbo's was strengthened. What in the world is going on? Is it the documentary-style account titled Damn, Charity has really risen again, it's here to rise again, Charity. But to check out the new work by Charity, the artist who always came back to life, the profiles is now flying off the shelves at a store near. I never expected Miss Charity to go back to drawing comics again, and I definitely didn't expect her to reunite with Makator this week. Next series, Perua. Long-time no-sticker friend have officially received equal recognition from the Department of Preparation Projects, so from now on, going by my real name, Lexus. As it turns out, Miss Charity may be a great cook, she isn't so great at running a business. Rock and roll eventually went under and she had to return to her own profession. But if you ask me, she was simply looking for an excuse. Back then, Miss Charity chose to finish her death because she couldn't handle the pressure that came with her famous comic artists. This time, she doesn't have to shoulder all that pressure by herself. Look at the cover of the book profiles. It says, story by Miss Chair, art by Charity. Just having Miss Chair take all the heat while you sit back and quietly draw behind the scenes. How sly of Miss Charity. I hope she won't run away this time. Will Miss Chair be able to handle the pressure though? She won't. The chair slips around so quickly that there's no way she'll be able to shake it off for her until even she tried. Hopefully this time, wherever they're chasing the extraordinary or increasing ordinary, everyone gets one wish for. Have fun hanging around here. I have to go buy some water to my little rascal. See you around. Interesting. Stella, have you read the fan comic I sent last time? I've seen it. Yep, I've seen it all. Let's forget about it quickly. Among them was a pirated copy of the Labyrinth Games that closely resembled the original, all style and no substance. How dare they append such a poor imitation arbitrarily depicting Makator's I just thought that true masterpiece should never end. That was drawn by Chersky. Maybe Chersky changes herself. He doesn't understand the level. Lol. Death of the author, huh? Seriously, Death of the author. Miss Vexis, what a surprise to see you here. It's not too much trouble. Do I get your autograph? Of course, but I seem to recall that you are a hardcore Minotaur fan, so why are you asking for my autograph? Since I won't be seeing Minotaur anytime soon, I guess I'll just have to settle for second best. You wanna get cursed to death right here and now? Stop fighting, please. Quit fanning the flames. Hey, I just found something interesting, so consider it a little bit and gift for a fellow Minotaur fan. What Asher and you take is the first volume of Minotaur files. But in front of this piece, someone has left a line of gold flowing right. This is my final assignment for you. Keep an eye on those two, and then don't let them slip out more updates before. Thank you, Sleeps. Thank you. Oh. Also, I just realized I haven't unlocked the Divergent universe, so I'm gonna go and do that. So, holy shit, that was a long ass quest line. My voice is in dead, so I'm still speaking now. That's a funny solution.
whole day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
Peerless.
So irritating. And how
Peerless. one looks dangerous. Leave it to me.
Let the show begin.
Feeling lucky.
Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unison. Stars echo. Right! Investing in victory and even playing the long game!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
That won't do.
Watch your head.
Forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Oh.
Confiscated!
Watch your head. As if victory were ever in doubt.
What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
I'm back. Should I let me go? Everything's new.
Light up the dawn.
1/4.
Light up the dawn.
Your downfall is absolute.
It's for us.
Light up the dawn. That looks like a tough one. Let me test the waters
A
first.
direct defensive. Turn over this eternal page.
A will of metal and stone.
Step onto the board.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Soaring above the lands. This is permanence! Mountains roar, dragons rise! I'm fine.
Flowers bloom for tomorrow. That kinda hurts.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence! Tomorrow! Light up the dawn.
Rotary Metro is really dying. split by anything. Ooh, I can. Sweet. Ain't no special at.
Light up the dawn.
Turn over this eternal pain.
Let's see. All together. All together.
Chow, ink doesn't work anymore.
All together. Let's see. All together.
That's weird, the facial thing doesn't work anymore. Also because I chained hers and Seren's together.
I shall remember. That looks like a tough one. Let me test the waters first. A will of metal and stone. Earth shatters, heaven trembles. I'm fine.
Your downfall is absolute. Your downfall is absolute.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Stars, shine for the heroes.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! Future will come! Mountains roar, dragons rise!
You've got nerve.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Flowers, bloom for tomorrow. Your downfall is absolute.
I can't let them down.
Right. Ugh.
Light up the dawn. That looks like a tough one. Let me test the waters first. Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Step onto the board. Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May world bearing ignite the dawn. Don't blink. May law walk into the stars. Rewrite destruction with me. Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love. Your downfall is absolute. Your downfall is absolute.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. The sun tear the sky!
This story. Don't worry. As long as we're together, we can do anything. Take this!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Step onto the board. Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May world-bearing ignite the dawn. Don't blink. May law walk into the stars. Cleanse hatred with love. Your downfall is absolute.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Core flames consume me. Sun tear the sky. Empty shell. So without substance.
I'm fighting I'm using a my Furious team to fight Furious boss.
Sun tear the sky. Empty shell. So without substance. Hail the new dawn.
Every memory turns into ripples.
Wait, no, I should have saved. Oh well.
What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
Rich mask. Ooh, actually just enough. I don't even know what it's in mobile. Hey, Misha. Damn it. Alright. Okay, with that, I'm gonna end my stream here for today. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll try and hop back in later to. Is there anything left for me? Oh, we haven't done Boot Hills? Shit. Yeah, but yeah, I'll be back later today, so dream a bit more. See you next time. Bye.